Right, we are back with another video. Let's get straight into it. So, first of all, today went to the gym, hit arms. Pretty good session, I'd say. Just got my finger in the desk, between the chair and the desk. Fucking hell, like shit. But we're alright. Anyway, trained arms, so I did biceps, triceps, a little bit of forearms. Feeling pretty good actually. Felt like a pretty good workout. Went shopping, got some more food until the Tesco order arrives later this week. But yeah. So anyway, Aura Ring scores. First of all, readiness 79, sleep 84, activity 84. I'm now going to be doing daily runs, so getting that daily cardio in. So I did the same distance again, same as yesterday. I think it was about 24 minutes again, same thing, up to it's like a cold stores up there, a big apple fruit juice plant up there, about 2.5k away. So 2k there, 2k back, give or take, something like that. Anyway, food, 500 gram of 15% steak mince. So I'm moving on to steak mince now. It's much better, high quality, feels way better to eat, and it tastes way better as well. 1 cup of basmati rice, a lot of butter, and then I had some roast chicken for dinner. The arms session. So before we get on to that, morning weight was 87.5 kilos, so it's down 400 grams from yesterday, but I feel like 87.5 should be the new base now, hopefully, which will be good. Started off with barbell curls. We did 45 kilos for 8 reps. I'm going very light on these at the minute, but I'm focusing on getting very long eccentric because this was like my first exercise as well. I was really focusing on doing like a 5 to 8 second eccentric with a pause at the bottom and then a pause at the top, fully squeezing, and then slow up, slow all the way down. So I'm really focusing on the tempo of the rep there. Then I did some incline dumbbell curls. That was, I think, 20 kilos for like 7 reps. That felt pretty good as well. Had a little bit of a twinge there on the last 2 reps, but it feels fine now, so hopefully we're all right. I did some hammer curls with 25 kilos, got 6 reps on each arm. That felt pretty comfortable as well, getting all the way up, getting the good squeeze at the top. Then I went on to do overhead tricep cable extensions. So have the cable at like shoulder height, maybe a little bit lower, and then just grab the cable, turn around, and then over your head. I really like that because it's better than dumbbell because it keeps the tension a bit more. But yeah, I was doing that with, how much? Only 15 kilos for 13 13 but I don't know what the cables are saying. But that felt pretty good. I did that, so yeah, 13.75, got 13 with the left arm and then 9 with the right, and then I moved up the weight to 16.25, and I got 9 with the right and 6 with the left. And that's with obviously really slow eccentrics, just a constant tempo. Then I did my single arm cuff cable extension. So this is with the elbow behind the body. This is a very good exercise that I was taught by a bodybuilder in my gym. It's really good for the long head actually. So you keep the elbow behind the shoulder, keeps the long head of the tricep short, and that's what's targeted the most. And if you just do that quickly, if you've got any good mind muscle connection, you should be able to feel that part of the long head really contract and squeeze at the very back. So I've started introducing those. I find it's easier for me to do single arm because if I do double arm, I've got a lot, like it's pulling me forward a lot. So I'm trying to pull back with a lot of weight, and I end up my arms come forward a bit. So I find it's a bit easier just to do single arm and stay strict on it. Then I did some cable easy bar push downs, so just some extensions. That was with almost the full stack, so I have 45 kilos. Just 8 good reps there. And then we went on to forearms, which was, so I did pronated forearm curls, so going down like that. That was good. Did that with 11 kilos for 12 reps. And then this was the other one I did, so I don't know if you can see, but so having my arm like that with the cable machine here and pulling my arm away like that. So going from there to there and then back again. That's pretty good for the outside of my forearm, I feel, because what I used to do was a forearm curl like that, a forearm curl like that, and then a forearm extension like that, and another one like that. So it works all the different top sides of your forearms, no matter whether it's pronated or supinated. But yeah, and then I went on the 24, or it was like 22, 26, I don't even know, the run this afternoon as well with the dogs. But yeah, we're getting fitter, getting stronger, feeling better, food's getting dialed in. Obviously, if I'm upping the cardio, I need to eat even more. But with the cardio, health benefits, obviously, going to feel so much better either way. So it's worth it in the long run. Supplements wise, what I'm taking, biotin, vitamin D, 10,000 IUs of vitamin D. So pretty heavy on that. Yeah, it seems to be going quite well. I'm enjoying it. We're going well. We're doing the reading. We're sticking to everything that we said we'd do. But otherwise than that, done pretty well today. Now, in the book I've been reading called Release Your Brakes, I've been really enjoying it, and I'm still not too far through it, so I'm currently reading 2 books. Never Split the Difference. I've kind of put this one on hold for the time being while I'm reading this other one, because this other one's kind of more important. It was a recommendation from a friend. They sent me like the digital link to it, so I've got it on my laptop. And I'm reading that, and I'm really enjoying it. But they had a very good explanation of what like your results are, really. So let's just bring it up here. Yeah. So your potential is made up of 3 factors: your talent, the information you have access to, and your motivation. And then there is the 4th dimension, which is the releasing or the breaking dimension that kind of holds back your potential. So your potential is obviously made up of your talent. So it's whether you're just God gifted, you're brilliant at it, you don't need much time to kind of get used to it. You're just easy. You find it easy right straight from the bat. Then there's information. How much information do you have access to? Do you have access to tons of books on this subject? Have you been reading up on it for ages? Do you know the product or whatever it is you're doing inside and out? Do you know the movement? Do you know the technique to it? And then there's the motivation. Do you really want to do it, or are you just kind of sat back? The total of those 3 points is your potential, what you can achieve if everything were to go right. But then your emotion is what gets in the way. Your emotion is the braking dimension, like putting the brakes on a car. And they explain it very well in the book. It's as if when you pull away, hopefully some of you guys are driving, hopefully not all my audience is like 14 years old, but when you pull away in a car and you've got the handbrake on just a little bit, it feels like the car's going really slowly. Like, what's going on? You give it more gas and keep going. Like, what's going on? It's not feeling right. It's not going how it normally feels. And then you realise, like, oh, silly me. And you put the handbrake down finally, the emergency brake, and it just kind of launches off a bit. Like, oh, there we go. It feels better now. That releasing sensation is how it should feel in this book, is what they're saying, is how it should feel when you take off the emotional factor that's breaking you, that's holding you back. And it's a very simple process. It's basically saying that emotion is the only thing that's holding back your potential. How you feel about certain topics, certain subjects, how you look at certain things, what your opinion is on people, whether you want them to think this way of you, whether you worry about how people think of you, whether you worry about this and this. There's so many different things that come into when your emotions come into play. And the main thing is discarding the emotions that can get in your way. Obviously there are emotions that are very powerful and very helpful, but it's when the emotions start to slow you down even further. They start to get in your way instead of help you, because you can still have emotions, you can still be emotional without slowing down. You can still, if anything, use your emotions to your own power, but if they're not used in the right way, they will slow you down. If you're constantly worrying and thinking about, oh, what's this person going to say? What's going to happen here? Blah, 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 blah. Keep blabbering on about how you feel, how other people feel, then eventually you're going to lose track of what you should be doing. So you need to crack on. You need to get back to work. You need to focus on what it is you need to be doing, and you need to work towards the goal. But yeah, feel like we're getting somewhere, boys and girls, obviously. So we'll see you in the next video.